morning, students. In this session, I will solve some problems related to compound angles. See the next question. Find the value of sine 15 degree. Okay. Sine 15 degree can be written as sine of 45 degree minus 30 degree. 45 minus 30 is equal to 15. Then sine of a minus b formula, because a is 45 degree minus b is there. Sine of a minus b is it's equal to sine a cos b minus cos a into sine a. It's a formula for sine of a minus b. Sine of what's the value of a 45 degree minus 30 degree is equal to sine 45 degree into cos 30 degree minus cos A, that is cos 45 degree into sin B, that is sin 30 degree. Sin 15 degree is equal to sin 45 degree is 1 by root 2 into cos 30, that is root 3 by 2, minus cos 45 degree, that is 1 by root 2 into sin 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 2. Here we get root 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So sin 15 degree is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. This value is nothing but cos 75 degree, right? Just to remember, sin 15 degree value is equal to root 3 minus 1 by 2. By these observations, you can say that sin 15 degree is equal to cos 75 degree. Remember this identity. Here see, we need to do only 45 minus 30, because 45 minus 30 degree is equal to 50 degree, but 30 minus 45 degree is equal to minus 15 degree. Then formula changes. Question is only cos plus 15 degree. You can see clearly difference, right? Plus and minus. So by taking 15 degree, you will write it as 45 degree minus 30 degree only, not 30 degree minus 45 degree. Clear? See the second question, cos 15 degree. Cos 15 degree can be written as cos of 45 degree minus 30 degree. Cos of A minus B. What's the formula cos of A minus B? Cos A, cos B made it plus, right? Sin A into sin B. Now substitute the values. Cos 45 degree minus 30 degree is equal to cos A, cos 45 degree into cos 30 degree plus sin 45 degree into sin 30. Substitute the standard angle values. Cos 15 degree is equal to 1 by root 2 into root 3 by 2. It's the value of cos 30 degree. Plus sin 45 is 1 by root 2 into sin 30 is 1 by 2. It's equal to root 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So you will get root 3 plus 1 by 2. You can add that here, but denominator same. Whenever denominator is same, you can add numerator directly. It's a value of cos 15 degree. Okay. What's your observation? Root 3 plus 1 root 2. It's again value of the sin 75 degree also, right? So by this observation, you can write it as cos 15 degree is equal to sin 75 degree. Remember this immediately. First one is sin 15 degree is equal to cos 75 degree. Then cos 15 degree is equal to sin 75 degree. Try to find the value of tan 15. Okay, find the angle value tan 15 degree. You need to write it as tan of 45 degree minus 30 degree. Then formula tan of A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B divided 1 plus tan B tan. Okay, substitute and try to find the value. See the next question. If tan A is equal to 1 by 2 and tan of A minus B equal to 2 by 7, find tan B and the value of tan of a plus b. Here see tan a value is given, one angle, tan of that angle is given, that is value is 1 by 2. It's not angle, it's a value. Tan of that angle value is equal to 1 by 2. Then very important observation is tan of a minus b value is given 2 by 7. You need to calculate tan b as well as tan of a plus b. First use the given data. Tan of a minus b is given, right? Its value is equal to 2 by 7. Also, we know the formula for tan of a minus b. What's the formula for tan of a minus b? Tan of a minus b is equal to tan a minus tan b divided by 1 plus tan a into tan b. Okay. Now substitute the values. What's the value of tan of a minus b? 2 by 7 is equal to tan A. Tan A is 1 by 2. Okay. Minus tan B is not given. That you need to calculate. Divided by 1 plus, what's the value of tan A? 1 by 2 into tan B. Okay. Now simplify. 2 by 7 is equal to, here see, 2 is the LCM, right? 1 by 2 minus tan B is there. Here you will get 1 minus 2 tan B divided by 2. It's a value of numerator. Whole term divided by, here see, 1 plus 1 into tan B is tan B by 2 is there, right? Tan B by 2. 2 is the LCM. Multiply here 2 plus tan B divided by 2. Okay. Now see, these two get cancelled because same denominator, that two terms get cancelled. So write the remaining term. Remaining term is 2 by 7 is equal to 1 minus 2 tan B divided by 2 plus tan B. Okay. Now cross multiply. 2 into 2 is 4 plus 2 into tan B, 2 tan B equal to 7 into 1, 7 minus 7 into 2, 14 tan B. Okay. Again simplify. 2 tan B plus 14 tan B. Shifting 14 tan B to LHS. It's equal to 7 minus 4. Okay. 2 tan B plus 14 tan B. It's equal to 16 tan B is equal to 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. Okay. Tan B, its value is equal to 3 divided by 16. Okay. But in the question, one more value is asked, right? That is tan of a plus b. Now write the formula. Tan of a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. It's equal to tan a given 1 by 2 plus tan b, we calculated tan b value is 3 by 16. Okay. Whole term divided by, okay, 1 minus tan A. Tan A value is 1 by 2 into tan B. Tan B value is equal to 3 by 16. Substitute here 3 by 16. Okay. Simplify this one. This is equal to cross multiply 16 plus 2 3s are 6 divided by 32. 16 to the 32 divided by 1 minus 3 ones are 3 divided by 16 twos are 32. Okay. In the next step, say 22 divided by 32 whole divided by, take LCM here, 32 minus 3 divided by 32. Now see 32 get cancelled. Its value is equal to 22 divided by 32 minus 3. It's equal to 29. Okay. Therefore, tan of a plus b value is equal to 22 divided by 29. Here see, you are just cross multiplying, or you can solve it by taking LCM also. Consider that one, see 1 by 2 plus 3 by 16 whole divided by 1 minus 3 ones are 3
divided by 16 to the 32. In the next step, see, here you can write it as LCM for the numerator is 16, right? Okay. Now see, 2 8s are 16, 8 into 1 is 8, plus 16 ones are 16. So here you need to multiply 1. So you'll get 8 plus 3 divided by 32 minus 3 divided by 32. Okay. In the next step, the 8 plus 3 is equal to 11 divided by 16 whole term divided by 32 minus 3 is 29 divided by 32. 16 ones are 16 twos are. You will get 11 divided by 1 divided by 29 divided by 2. This 2 moves to numerator, right? 11 into 2 is equal to 22 divided by 29. Answer is same. Okay. You can solve this sum by taking LCM or just cross multiply 16 into 1 16 plus 2 into 3 6, 16 into 2 divided by 32. Okay. You can follow any method. You will get the same answer. See the next question. Show that cos 2a divided by secant a minus sin 2a divided by cosecant a equal to cos 3a. To solve this problem, see, I'm writing it as cos 2a into remaining term is 1 by secant a, right? Multiply what you will get. Cos 2a into 1 is cos 2a divided by secant a. Similarly, second sum, sin 2a into 1 by cosecant A. Okay. You need to consider the LHS only. Okay. Multiply sin 2a into 1 is sin 2a divided by cosecant A. In the next step, see, this is equal to cos 2a into what's the value of 1 by secant A? 1 by secant A is nothing but cos A, right? 1 by cos A is secant A. Similarly, 1 by secant theta is equal to cos theta. Okay, minus sin 2a into 1 by cosecant theta. What's the value? 1 by cosec theta is equal to sin theta. So substitute here into sin theta. It's equal to, see, this is in the form cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, right? Observe the pattern. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. What's the formula? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B equal to cos of A plus B, right? It's a formula for cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B middle minus sin A sin B. Now see the form. Cos A cos B. What's the value of A? Here you can observe 2A. What's the value of B? Here you can observe A. Okay. Similarly, sin of A. What's the value of A? 2A. What's the value of B? B value is equal to A, right? So this is equal to cos of A plus B. What's the value of A? 2A plus what's the value of B? Is equal to A. So it's equal to cos of 2A plus A. It's equal to 3A. It's equal to cos 3A. Okay. Here you can stop cos of 3A, or simply you can write cos 3A. Cos 3A is nothing but RHS of the given question. Clear? See the next question. If sin A is equal to 4 by 5 and sin B is equal to 5 by 13, A and B are acute angles, find the value of sin of A plus B, sin of A minus B, cos of A plus B, cos of A minus B, as well as tan of A plus B and tan of A minus B. In the examination, they will ask any one value. Suppose sin A and sin B value will be given. You need to calculate cos of A plus B. Or they will ask find the value of tan of A plus B. Okay. See, all these questions, we know the formulas, right? Sin of A plus B, sin of A minus B, or tan of A plus B and tan of A minus B. We have compound angle formulas. Given value is sin A is equal to 4 by 5 and sin B is equal to 5 by 13. Okay. See, first question is sin of A plus B. You need to calculate. What's the formula for sin of A plus B? Sin of A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay, this is the formula for sin of A plus B. Now observe the given question. In the question only sin A value and sin B value is given. But in the formula cos A value is there as well as cos B value is there. So to substitute values in this formula, first you need to calculate cos A value and cos B value. Sin A is equal to 4 by 5. Okay. Sin theta is equal to, what's the formula? Opposite divided by hypotenuse. Okay. Then see, sin A value is equal to 4 by 5. Then what's the length of opposite side? 4. And length of the hypotenuse value is equal to 5, right? This implies, consider the triangle. See, sin theta is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Length, compare here, opposite is equal to 4 and hypotenuse value is equal to 5. Now apply Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Here see, 4 square plus x square is equal to 5 square. 25, what's the number? Here you will get 3, right? Because 4 square plus 3 square is equal to 5 square. Pythagoras theorem, right? Opposite square plus adjacent square is equal to hypotenuse square. Here 9 plus 16 is equal to 5 square, that is 25. So here you will get adjacent value is equal to 3. What's the formula for cos theta? Cos theta is equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Okay. So for the angle A, cos A is equal to, what's the value of adjacent? Adjacent value is equal to, here from this triangle, 3 divided by hypotenuse value is equal to 5. Therefore cos A value is equal to 3 by 5. Now question arises whether cos A value is positive or negative. Length is always positive, right? But according to the quadrants, cos may be positive or may be negative. But see the question, they are given A and B are acute angles. That we know acute angles means angle is less than 90 degree. Less than 90 degree, which quadrant? First quadrant. In the first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. Cos theta is positive, sin theta is positive. In generally, all 6 trigonometric functions are positive. Therefore, cos A value is equal to plus 3 by 5. Clear? Because A is a acute angle. Acute angle means less than 90 degree. That means A belongs to first quadrant. In the first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. In particularly, cos theta also positive. Therefore, cos A value is equal to 3 by 5. Now we have cos A value, but in the formula cos B is there, right? So we need to calculate cos B also. Given data is sin B is equal to 5 divided by 13. Again the same formula, we know sin theta is equal to opposite divided by the hypotenuse. Okay. Now draw the triangle. Here angle is B. Okay. For this angle B, what's the value of sin B? Sin B is 5 divided by 13. Compare with this formula. Opposite is equal to the length 5 units and the hypotenuse is equal to 13. Now apply Pythagoras theorem. 5 square plus x square is equal to 13 square. 25 plus one number x square is equal to 13 square, 169. X square is equal to 169 minus 25, it's equal to 144. Okay, x square is equal to 144, that implies x value is equal to 12. 12 square is equal to 144. The adjacent side is equal to 12. Okay, no need to simplify like this. If you know the value, you can directly substitute by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Next, we want cos b. So cos b is equal to, what's the formula? Cos theta. Cos theta is equal to adjacent divided by the hypotenuse. That is, cos b is equal to, what's the adjacent value from this triangle? Adjacent is equal to 12 divided by hypotenuse value is equal to 13. Now we have cos b as well as cos a value. Substitute cos a, cos b values in the formula. First question is sin of a plus b. Sin of a plus b is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Substitute the values. Sin of a plus b is equal to, what's the value of sin a? Here see, sin a value is equal to 4 divided by 5. So 4 divided by 5 into cos b. What's the value of cos b? Cos b is equal to 12 divided by 13. So here you will get 12 by 13. In the middle plus sign, this is by formula. Cos a, what's the value of cos a? Here see, cos a value is equal to 3 divided by 5. Substitute here, 3 divided by 5 into sin b. What's the value of sin b? That is given, right? Sin b is equal to 5 divided by 13. Substitute here, 5 by 13. Now simplify, it's equal to 12 into 4, so 48 divided by 13 5 is 65 plus 5 3 is 15 divided by 13 5 is 65. Okay, denominator is same, just add the numerator values. 48 plus 15, it's equal to 63 divided by 65. Therefore, sin of a plus b value is equal to 63 divided by 65. This is the solution for the first question. Second question is sin of a minus b. What's the formula for sin of a minus b? Sin of a minus b is equal to sin a cos b in the middle minus cos a into sin b. Okay. Now we have cos b and cos a value because before solving the problem you already calculated, right? Cos a and cos b values. Just substitute here. It's equal to sin a. Sin a, it's equal to 4 by 5 into cos b. Cos b value is equal to 12 by 13. Substitute here, 12 by 13 minus cos a. Cos a value, it's equal to 3 by 5 into sin b. Sin b value given, that is 5 divided by 13. Okay. Similar to the first question, here middle minus is there. In the first question you are adding two sums, but here you need to subtract two sums. Okay. Again simplify, 48 divided by 65 minus 15 divided by 65. Denominator is same, right? So just subtract the numerators. 48 minus 15, this is 33 divided by 65. It's a value of sin of a minus b. Okay, sin of a minus b value is 33 divided by 65. Third question is cos of a plus b. Write the formula for cos of a plus b. We know cos of a plus b is equal to cos a cos b middle minus sin a sin b. Okay. Now substitute the values of cos a cos b as well as sin a sin b. It's equal to cos a value is 3 by 5 into cos b value is equal to 12 by 13 minus sin a value, that is 4 by 5 into sin b. Sin b value is equal to 5 by 13. Now simplify this one. 12 3s are 36 divided by 65 minus 5 4s are 20 divided by 65. Again see, denominator is same, so you can add the numerator directly. Here subtraction is there, right? So 36 minus 20, it's equal to 16 divided by 65. This is the value of cos of A plus B. Third question is cos of A minus B. Here only difference is here minus is there, but in this formula you will get plus. Write the formula. Cos of A minus B is cos A cos B, middle plus, right, sin A sin B. Now substitute the values. Is equal to cos A value 3 by 5 into cos B 12 by 13. Okay, middle plus sin A value. Sin A value is equal to 4 by 5 into sin B. Sin B is 5 by 13. Now substitute 12 into 3 is a 36 by 65. Middle sum, because formula is plus. Here you will get 20 divided by 65. It's equal to 20 plus 30, 50, 56 divided by 65. This is the value of cos of A minus B. Okay, cos of A minus B is equal to 56 divided by 65. Next question is tan of A plus B, right? Tan of A plus B. Okay, one method is applying tan of A plus B formula. What's the formula for tan of A plus B? Tan of A plus B is tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. But we know the identity tan theta, it's equal to, what's the formula tan theta? Sin theta divided by cos theta. It's an identity, right? Tan theta can be written as sin theta divided by cos theta. Okay. Similarly, how to write a tan of A plus B? Meaning of this formula is for any angle theta. Okay. Tan theta can be written as sin of same angle theta divided by cos of same angle theta. Similarly, for any angle A plus B, tan of A plus B, it's equal to sin of A plus B divided by cos of A plus B. Okay, remember the formula. Tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta. So, tan of A plus B can be written as sin of A plus B divided by cos of A plus B. Now, substitute the values. Sin of A plus B. Sin of A plus B value is equal to 63 divided by 65. Okay. Substitute 63 divided by 65 whole divided by, what is the value of cos of A plus B? Cos of A plus B value is equal to 16 divided by 65. Okay, 16 divided by 65. Now see, 65 get cancels. It's equal to 63 divided by 16. It's a value of tan of A plus B. Okay. Next question is tan of A minus B. Similar to previous question, tan of A minus B can be written as sin of A minus B divided by cos of A minus B. Okay. Now substitute sin of A minus B. Sin of A minus B value is 33 divided by 65 whole divided by cos of A minus B. Cos of A minus B value is 56 divided by 65. Okay. Now see, again 65 get cancels. You will get 33 divided by 56. Therefore, tan of A minus B value is equal to 33 divided by 56.